I'm going to be showing you how I do my eyebrows, so it will be a step-by-step tutorial. I'll give you tips on how to do them, and I'll also be showing you the products that I use to achieve my eyebrows, so stay tuned. So for this video, I'm going to be using concealer. I'm going to be using the Eyebrow Pro Conceal, a spoolie. If you've been watching any of my videos, you know that this is what I prefer. I'll be using this. I'll also be using this flat brush. This is a game changer, guys. And then for blending, I'll be using these two brushes. And lastly, but most importantly, the pencils. Okay, these are not any special pencils, I just got them. Firstly, what I do is I brush my eyebrows in an upward motion with a spoolie or a brow brush. I do it to keep the hairs in place and to create the shape that I'm going for with my eyebrows. When you're drawing the outline of your eyebrows using a pencil, make sure to draw underneath the eyebrows and not on the hairs. Now let's get into drawing the outline of the eyebrows. If you're using a pencil to draw your outline, make sure that your pencil is sharpened or it's at least sharp, just because we want to get a precise point when we are drawing the outline of the eyebrow. So make sure your pencil is sharpened. I'm just going back in with a brow brush to fix the shape of my brow. The same thing goes on the upper outline of your brow. Make sure you draw on the skin and not on the hairs. When drawing brows, it is important that you lightly draw the brows, okay? Do not press the pencil hard on your skin, but rather draw it lightly on your skin to get a more natural look. Another important element is the placement of the brow. To get the correct placement of your eyebrows, or where your eyebrows must start or end, place your brush or anything straight like what I'm showing you like this, and this shows you generally where your brows should be. The next step is filling in my brows. To do this, I do light upward strokes on my brows. Remember, you want your eyebrows to look as natural as possible and not too dark. Now I'm filling in all the places that need to be filled in, including the start of my brow. I'm going back in with a spoolie to blend out my eyebrows, and I'm paying close attention to the beginning of my eyebrow because I want it to look more natural and as flawless as possible. You can also do this with a brow brush. I'm going to be using a flat, precise brush to apply concealer to my eyebrows. I'm using the Eyebrow Pro Conceal to clean out my brows. So any mistakes or any crooked line that I would have made with a pencil, this is the time where I clean everything out and straighten everything. Make sure to take as much time as you need to get this perfectly. Don't rush anything. It will take you time if it's your first time, but it's worth all the trouble. Use as much concealer as you need to clean your eyebrow, but make sure it's not too much, because if it is, it will make it hard to blend out. Right now I'm blending out all the concealer on my skin. To do this, you place your brush on your skin and then you drag it either down or to the side until all the concealer is distributed evenly on your skin. I'm using Eyebrow Pro Conceal in color Espresso for the upper part of my eyebrow. For the upper part of your brow, make sure you use a concealer that's the closest to your actual skin tone. For me, it's the color Espresso. You can alternatively use your foundation. This makes it easier to blend out. Also, using a foundation or concealer in your own skin shade helps with the blending out so that you won't have a white line over your eyebrow. To finish up and clean up the eyebrow, take a clean blending brush and use it to blend all excess foundation. or concealer on your skin. This step is not necessary if you don't have this product, but I'm using the Brow Obsessed Brow Building Mousse to set my brows in place so that the hairs will not move all throughout the day. And now to the other brow. Guys, I'm using the exact same steps and I'm doing the same procedure as the one I did on the first brow. Today I decided to do one brow at a time to show you guys the process that I go through on one brow. Like I said before guys, it takes time for you to master how to do your brows. However, keep on doing it because you only get better with practice. And the rule of thumb is take your time to do your brows. Even if you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. You go back in with a pencil, you correct the mistake, and you go back in with your concealer. So guys, this is how I usually do my brows if I have time. If I'm in a rush, however, I just ditch the concealer altogether and just use my foundation both for the inner part of my brow or the lower part and the upper part of my brow. If you have excess concealer or product on your eyebrow that you cannot get through with your brush, you can use your finger. Just gently press your finger onto the place where there is excess product. Guys, don't stress yourself if your eyebrows don't look the same. I always say your brows don't have to look like twins, they just have to look like sisters. So beauties, this is how I do my eyebrows. It's quick and I think it's easy. Comment down below and tell me what you think about this. Until the next video, bye for now.